Watermelon. Hello. Hi from the Water Valley. Hi from Amsterdam. This is my Water Kefir. It's a very healthy drink I brew. It consists of about 25 to 30 bacteria and about 12 to 17 different kind of yeasts. And in these two, these are the first brew. They are on water with sugar, and there's a fig and some lemon, so the kefir can get possibly. I'm a lot on Haps and Periscope and so. Anyway, these guys they form a colony in these little balls, and they kind of travel up and down when they're full of carbon dioxide, and form bubbles. It's bubbling the whole day. It stays in there for 3 days. I'm in Amsterdam, Holland. Then after 3 days, I kind of sieve it off and start this one again. And then I put it in all kind of nice fruit that I like to drink. This is for them. This is their environment. This is for me. So after 3 days, I sieve it off, and then it goes in a new bottle. And I put mandarin, kiwi, and some ginger in. So this becomes a bit sour, maybe a tinge bitter taste, but there's also some sweetness left. Most of the sweetness is taken up by the kefir and processed. So sugar processing in your body is not so healthy, and you let the kefir do it for you, and you do get a lot of nutrients, but it doesn't go. Yes, it doesn't go into in a sugar form into your bloodstream. So you process it much better. It doesn't all turn into fat like normal sugar does. And what else it does, these bacteria, they kind of live on in your gut. It's a probiotic. And because you are having a massive amount of these bacteria, they're very healthy, they push out any bad bacteria you will have in your gut. You get a much healthier gut microbiome. I never put salt in it. No, I could. You can make the second kefir with any taste you like. That's yours. But these guys, they're salt and metal. They'll die very soon if you put it in here. They don't like that. They grow in nature, in the Caucasus mountains. It's found in streams in very small amounts. Yeah, well, they don't like salt. No. So I could put salt in the second one if I like, but I don't eat so much salt either. But it's fun to watch, yeah, and it tastes really great. I could make one with watermelon next week, or yeah, next week. It's so funny how they dance up and down. There's one. It's just like they're alive. Well, they are alive, but they're moving because they're floating on their own air bubbles. And then they go pick up some fruit and then they come back again. So it's funny because they act like one organism, but in fact they're really, um, they're really all these bacteria working together in this form. And yeah, you can put any flavor in the second one. So the fig, lemon, and sugar, that makes them really grow, because this, I think this in a month time will have grown so much. And then I kind of give it away to other people that want to start using it. And it beats the hell out of coffee, tea, beer, or anything. There's about 0.5% of alcohol in it when you finish brewing it. So you flavor it with anything you like. This is nice with ginger, kiwi, and mandarin. Good taste. But you can put in the second one anything. I tried pretty much all kind of fruit. Pear, apple, melon, mango is nice. Pineapple is great. It has that soury tinge to it. I tried it with banana, but it gets a bit slimy. Yeah, you can eat anything with hot sauce, right? Yeah. And when you have too much of these pellets, when they grow, you can use that to make bread dough, like sourdough. And put it through your cereal if you like. It's not particularly very tasty, but nutritious. Yeah, fun, huh? So how did you know I was LGBTQI plus? I'm not all of those though, but yeah, I'm just a T. A T girl. Yep, that's me. Anyway, hi. Yeah. Yeah, I think it might be good with eggs. Why not? Ooh, my skin is terrible. I gotta get some skincare done. So where are you from? I got some work in the garden too. There's going to be 2 basins with water basins there. I'm a potter, so I need some place to wash my clay. So I'm going to collect the water from the rain. It's a little roof. And then there are going to be 2 washing basins so that the clay can settle at the bottom of the first one. There are my ovens in that box, and this is kind of just set up temporarily. The heaters, I took the heater out because I did a little renovation here. I took out this wall, and the heater was standing here. It was a really small kitchen, but now it's nice living kitchen. With the garden, it's also there in the corner. I have, hi Max. That's my compo heap. All the kefir fruits that I've used goes in there, and everything basically. I opened it up the other day and it's full of worms. You want to take a look at the worms? Quite possible. I was in Periscope a bit. It was nice. I loved it that it closed because everybody got so close together, all feeling like a bit victimized, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna let the worms be. You know, they don't like to be disturbed. They're working hard. They're making my compost heap into nice, loose black ground. So, my son, his girlfriend has a birthday today, so he asked me to clear the house so he could be here with a couple of close friends. I hope it's not going to be too busy and we get the police here because it's not allowed. So, what have we got going on here? That's courgette, Facilia, cucumber, sunflower, pumpkin, all kinds of stuff. Yup, looking good. Let it dry out a bit. It's a bit too wet. So for his party, he said, "Mom, can you help me? I found a couch." So it's just here for the weekend, and it's going out again. It's ghastly. It's a terrible couch. Yep. This, guys, is an old Apple computer with original stand. So it's a bit set away for the party. Don't want it messed around. Look at that. I love Apple. Isn't it wonderful? Big arm holding the screen. I'm writing my book on this computer. Yeah, I am not a bad mom, but sometimes a bit too easy. Really old computer, about 20 years, but it works well. Apple stuff really is made to last. Good quality. So, gotta get these windows cleaned on the outside. I did the inside, but the outside is still dirty. Man, I used to be married for 23 years, and my wife, she would do, yeah, she did a lot of cleaning in the house. I did too, but now I have to do everything alone and earn the money and be myself in the transition. Well, it's not nothing, but anyway. So as soon as this thing of my son is over, I'm going to start in that front room. It's going to be my office and studio workplace. You you talk like you're part of the queer community. I am. No, I'm uh, in different organizations too of LGBTQ. Yeah, I have a lot of friends that are gay. I'm not gay myself. I don't see myself as gay, but yeah. But I am into men now. I will be straight when I've had my transition. It should be at the end of the year, I hope. And I have to stop smoking, otherwise my doctor's not going to operate me. At the moment, I am, but I don't think I have much interest. I'm losing interest in women altogether. No, well, I mean, I have interest, but more as friends and hmm, yeah, I like to watch what they're doing, how they act, and kind of mimic some ways that appeal to me. It's a strange thing, transition. We are kind of hormone-driven people. If you would start female hormones, you would notice that you would change in your manners. And if you're really
you know, a very macho guy, muscle guy, uh, kind of doing the work, man's work, you probably would stay with a woman after your transition. If you go into transition, it happens a lot, and they become kind of gay couples, you know, lesbian. And yeah, I was quite effeminate as a man. Not really over the top, but yeah, I had very. I don't know what you mean by giving or taking. Max, it is a strange feeling because on one hand, it's a big operation, and uh, yeah, it kind of makes me nervous. On the other hand, also, no, on the same hand, I still have, um, yeah, some male in me, and um, I think it. I think my male side kind of wants also this to happen, and it's going to make place for the female side. Um, and my female side really wants it very badly. I'm very excited. I'm not really apprehensive, but I'm, you know, going in a pace that suits me, and yeah, just let it flow a bit. That's nice. Nice to hear. Nice that you stay friends, because I have a lot of friends that kind of, yeah, seem a little bit more distance, but I have a lot of new friends too, so that kind of balances out. Yeah, in sex, giving or taking watermelon, I'm all for sharing. I think you should share sex. It's not about negotiation. It's about sharing, basically. Oh, let's see if I can get a bit more quiet picture. Wait a minute. Hold on. Don't panic. That's better. Can you still hear me? Well, it is confusing. You know somebody as a man for a long time. For me, it was um, 57 years. And all of a sudden, your brothers have a sister, or your brothers and sisters, they have an extra sister, and they lose a brother. It is a feeling of loss. Um, at work, I'm much more active all of a sudden. I can, yeah, I can cope better with stress. I participate in a whole lot more, get work done. I'm not really busy with myself all the time. I was really unhappy as a guy, actually. Hmm. It's working for me, but the rest needs to, yeah, it needs time to adjust, I guess. It's a bit cold out here. Nice and sunny though. So I live in this block. It's all surrounded by houses, but the inner garden is really beautiful. I can show you a bit, I guess. it's quite a big place, and it's a natural garden. It's tended by uh, volunteers. Every week they come here. Mm. Yeah, patience is a virtue. I kind of get impatient sometimes, and not like I'm in a hurry, but I have my own pace, and I don't let things come between that. I'm going inside. It's too cold here. It's a north-sided garden, and that's why I put up this roof. It really lights up nicely with. I got the Christmas lights still here. I can plug it in. I don't know if you see much, but it's a nice effect on the plastic. Up. Yeah, you can't see much, but in the night it kind of reflects in that plastic. You get a whole line of lights, lines of light. Yeah. You mean, are they mad at me? No. Well, my ex-wife is mad at me. She doesn't talk to me anymore. She didn't like it. She went back to Japan. Yeah. I'll sit you guys here. It's a cool place. It's very quiet. I think I'm the most noisy one though. Um, yeah, we were not a happy couple. We didn't have a very loving relationship. The kids kind of are still annoyed with that because you show an example that way. Yeah, there you go. I had a very loving mother. My both dads they kind of left, and yeah, it's also an example. I didn't want that. I wanted us to stay together. But the kids are grown up now, so it's okay. She can pursue her own life. She's 48 now, so she has a life in front of her. And the Japanese, they get old, They so she has maybe the half of her life. I'm not worried about that. It's a bit sad for the kids. No, no, they call me mom, and they're fine. They're busy with their own life. My daughter's 21, studying medicine at the moment, and my son still lives here. He's a cool dude. I love him. Well, mine are. I've seen very different stories of trans people. A lot are, well, if you're set in life to change your gender, um, there are a lot of obstacles. I mean, things that you can perceive as obstacles and get stuck. So you have to let go of them. And if you don't, then you get stuck in life and you won't be happy with that. It becomes very uncomfortable. Yeah, the kid, my son, he said to me, like, when I told him I'm transgender about a year ago, he said, Mom, at my school, about 50-60% of the kids are bisexual. There are several transgenders in my class. I never seen more happy people. So I'm happy for you. And when are we going shopping? He said. When are we going clothes shopping? That's a fantastic reaction. Yeah. Yeah, kids are used to a lot nowadays, and especially in Amsterdam, schools are quite progressive. Well, there are some schools like Catholic or uh, Christian schools, Muslim schools, where it's not accepted. And if you're a gay teacher, you get fired. That still happens. And I don't believe, in rights for gays. I don't think rights are going to get us. I think self-acceptance and acceptance, and when people have a problem with that, that problem should be addressed. Most people have a problem with it is because something that the the general community of Turkish and Moroccan people, and they just can't come out there. So when they see somebody who is free in expressing their gender or their sexuality, they get agitated, and I understand that. But a lot of my LGBT friends see that uh, as an attack on them, but it isn't. It's somebody attacking themselves, and that's coming out, and they're just in the way. They're just at the wrong place at the wrong time. So, placing yourself is very important. If you go out to fight for your rights, you're always going to bump into that opposition, and I believe that is not the way to go for me anyway. Yeah, we all project. Uh, we project our whole universe, that we're part of and that we kind of differentiate ourselves from, but we are part of that universe. So we can place ourselves anywhere in that universe. It's a little harder to get off the planet, but it's possible physically. And if we place ourselves in somewhere where we find opposition, or if we don't move, then we make ourselves uncomfortable. I mean, this is a very comfortable couch. But if I sit here longer than a half an hour, I'm not comfortable anymore. Well, sometimes, but mostly I feel uncomfortable and I have to move. And I just move. And that's with everything in life, I guess. You're cool, Max. I'm going to follow you if I'm not already doing that. Yep, gotcha. If you want to come up to chat, that's fine with me. Just let me know. I like the Periscope that you could ask, to come up. I don't think that has an option here on Twitter, on Haps. Is that a yes or a thank you that I'm following you? Okay. Yeah, I'm not really into notifications though. So I do follow, and sometimes I just pick up like a bit intuitive. Like I feel like going to Haps now, and then I look, and I see a friend there, and then I join. But I don't believe in notifications. I think notifications are kind of a bug. They really annoy me. Like, yeah, like I feel obligated to do something all of a sudden that I wasn't planning. Yeah, that's good. Good you wake up. Hello, Alexis. How are you? Yeah, you have him off too? Good. It's the way to go, I think. You don't want to be lived by your telephone. I'm busy with that telephone far too much, but that's also due to the measures of COVID. Mm. You guys know each other. I got to do my nails. I'm chipped, but I'm lazy. But I like apps. It's kind of relaxing. I don't. I am now broadcasting it to Twitter and what else? YouTube. YouTube is cool because then I can just look it back myself. But it's also going to Facebook, and I think I should kind of stop those two, Twitter and Facebook. Well, Twitter maybe, but it's it's a social network just for the things you like in life, and Twitter I use for work as well, and maybe it's better to separate those two. Then again, a lot of my Periscope friends are on Twitter. They moved on to Twitter. They don't like apps for some reason. I think because they like to swear a lot. Just they're cool, but they yeah they use the words, and that kind of gets sorted out here. I think Twitter does that too, so they'll probably get weeded out if they don't change. Mm. I haven't used anything on the desktop yet. I have a MacBook, but it rarely is on. Mostly the desktop brings me to my work for editing or writing newsletters and emailing and stuff like that. How do you mean, Max? Mm. Is that better? What's the difference? What are the pros of using a desktop for apps? I think my battery is dead. No, almost. My friend told me I should wear a bra, but I think they're so uncomfortable. I get it why they burnt them in the 60s. Hmm. I'm going to check it out. Hope it works with Safari. Apps. I guess there's not an app for apps, is there? Apps TV. There we go. Login. Ish. What is my password? I don't know. Copy that. Well, could be this. Nope. Forgot password. I hope I don't have to change it. Reset password. Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'll check it later. Yeah, the Chrome browser is better, but Chrome somehow doesn't work on my MacBook. Some bug in it, and I have to reinstall everything. But I'm lazy. I got so much to do. Password hell, yeah. Actually, Apps does allow me to do other things while I'm on. So I might not have broadcast now, but I'll be there in a bit. Passwords, apps. There we go. Oh, I almost had it right. Am I still here? Yep, I guess so. No. What happened? I see. There we go. I got it. Yep. So, let's see. Profile settings, sign-outs. It is working on Safari. So, but I can start broadcasting, but I can't get into my own broadcasts like now. Save that. No, that's not working. Yeah. Join the broadcast. You should join the broadcast. Can I join it? Let's see. Yeah, this looks very different. I can show you. So what should I do? Got a bell here. Yay, there I am. Well, that's getting a bit messy, isn't it? Let's see. That's all old. It's running behind a bit. Now, can I, if I type something, hi, then I can invite myself maybe. No, I can't do that. Yeah, maybe I have to log out from my iPhone and then come back. What do you mean unfancy? Go to Go Live. Is that here? Feed, Go Live. There we go. Okay, so Go Live. Launch Studio. Okay. Your browser is potentially unsupported. Well, I'll go with that. Yeah. I think he wants Chrome. Nope, not much happening here. So here you can see all my past. Create a new broadcast. Me again. Well, I don't think he likes Safari at all. So, okay. I'll just stop this nonsense. Whoop. It's an old photo. Yeah, it's fun. Okay, guys, I'm going to get busy. You see what a mess it is? I have to do some cleaning. I'm going to eat at a friend's. I'm going to stay there tonight. I'm going to make lamb's pie. Thank you for joining. Alexis, did I follow you? I'm going to follow you. Nice. Okay. See you around, guys. Bye now. I'm going to wait till you say goodbye. I guess I'm going to figure that out, Max. Oh, you ask Alexis. Okay. Bye. Yeah, go ahead. Follow me. No problem. I'm not into collecting followers. I don't mind if people follow me, but yeah. One thing I do mind is getting stuck in a community bubble. So I'm kind of fluid with that. I go in and out. But anyway, nice to meet you.